How's it going, guys? My name is MrGinjaNinja, and yes, this is a commentary from me. I am still alive 2 months after I made my last commentary, where, if I remember correctly, I stated that I would hopefully be making videos more often, because I had free time. Well, since I made that, things sort of didn't really work out that way. I sort of got sidetracked with a few things, including college, work, just sort of various things in real life, I suppose. But hopefully now I can say for certain that things have quietened down, so I should be making some more videos. Hopefully be bringing out a few commentaries as well as just sort of the small clips that I've been uploading between my last commentary and this one. As you'll have probably seen, I've been playing F1 2012 and FIFA 13 as well as Modern Warfare 3. And this video that is over the top of this commentary is just a game on Piazza that I got the other day. I believe the final score is 21-2. It's a bit defensive, if I remember correctly from this one, but it's one of the rare games where I got like over a 10 KD, which doesn't happen very often because I'm going to be the first to admit it, I'm not the best player you'll ever see. I don't claim to be, so don't expect to see greatness. Go and watch someone else if you're expecting to see that. But no, really, just other than that, just in life, I've been busy working, refereeing, college, and for a bit, they were sort of all starting to get on top of me, but sort of caught up on everything, and just sort of everything sort of back to normal now, I suppose, would be the best way of describing it. Yeah, obviously I live in the UK, and here the October holidays have just finished for the schools and colleges, so we're all the way back now. But in the holidays I was in New York for a week, where I bought a pair of Astro A50s, which is what I'm using to record this commentary. Now, hopefully, you'll be able to look at the difference in quality between this commentary and my previous one, as my previous commentary was done with a pair of Turtle Beach X11s, whereas obviously I'm doing this with the A50s. Now, I had nothing against the X11s, they were a perfectly decent headset, they did what they were required to, but I just thought, I'm in America, I might as well buy a pair of A50s. They were $300 at Best Buy, but that's saving sort of about £100 over buying them in the UK, so seemed like a good idea just to buy them. Almost had a bit of a problem getting them back home though, as when I put them in my suitcase, the suitcase very nearly wouldn't close just because of the size of the box. But fortunately I managed to almost lie on top of it to get the zips closed, and then I had to padlock it shut to stop it bursting open. But fortunately for me, the TSA didn't decide to investigate my suitcase and burst it open, because they would probably have had a hard job getting it back together again, unless they just taped it together or something like that, I suppose. But I've been using the A50s for almost a week now, and I can safely say they're the best gaming-related purchase that I've ever made. The headset's just insanely comfortable to wear. You can wear it for hours on end, and then when I take it off, there's obviously the noticeable difference of taking it off, but it doesn't feel like I've been weighed down by it or anything. And the added bonus of it being wireless means that I can move around while I'm listening or talking or things like that. Well, for instance, with this commentary, I'm sort of just wandering around at the minute, just talking, seeing as it's wireless, whereas with my previous ones I had to sit reasonably close to my computer because they were wired. So the wireless functionality has been a great help to me. Those would be the best way of putting it. But really, the biggest change for me was getting used to the controls on the right earpiece. Because with the Turtle Beaches, there was a separate slider for the game audio and the chat audio, whereas on this you can just sort of, it's the mix amp that's common to all Astros. It took a little bit of figuring out on what the best combination was, because obviously if I'm playing on my own, then the game volume's a lot higher than it would be if I'm playing in a party with some friends, because then obviously I'm going to need to hear them as well as the game, so I have to find the balance between the two. But I think eventually I got it figured out. I've got the mic in a decent place as well, so hopefully I'll not be blowing down the mic and destroying anyone else who happens to be listening. Battery life is just never. I tend to put it on the charge in the evenings, just go away for a couple of hours, put it on the charger, and then when I come back, it's fully charged. Don't have any complaints about that at all. The setup itself, looking at it right now, it's nice and neat. It looks good where it's sitting, because before with my Turtle Beaches there was just wires all over the shop. But with these ones, there's only 2 wires coming out the back of the mix amp, which are now neatly tucked down behind my desk, so it's all good there. So overall, I would say I'm really enjoying this headset. I would advise anyone to pick it up if they get the chance. The game's finished. We won. I got the final kill. It's, if I hadn't got that kill, then I should just stop playing and just give up and go and do something else. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you next time.